I came into this world like a queen ascending her throne, flanked by 3 fierce guardians sworn to defend my reign. My husband is the best lawyer in Ardenfield. Though he's unbeatable in court, he doesn't dare stand up to me when I scold him at home. My childhood sweetheart leads the criminal investigation team and is a genius at solving cases. He even vows to eliminate any threat that surrounds me. Meanwhile, my adoptive brother is a rising star in the business world. Having inherited the Joplin family's business empire at an early age, he spends money on me without hesitation. Today marks both my 7th wedding anniversary and my birthday. I spend the entire day waiting for them at a rooftop restaurant, clutching a pregnancy test report in my hands. But instead of basking in celebration, I receive the heartbreaking news that my 5-year-old daughter has drowned. To make matters worse, my husband decides to defend the culprit in court. When I cry out in agony, my childhood sweetheart puts me in handcuffs. My adoptive brother even goes to the extreme of reclaiming everything he has ever given me. Louise, it was just an unfortunate accident between 2 children. Will you let Violet's son go now? Before I could even respond, my husband, Will O'Hara, handed me a settlement agreement. Louise, stop making a scene. Just sign this document. I'm grieving Mia's death too, but it was a tragic accident. Violet's husband sacrificed his life to save us, leaving behind only his son. We owe their family this debt, and it's only right that we repay it. For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Only yesterday, the 3 of them were lovingly preparing anniversary and birthday gifts for me. But in just one day, I lost my beloved daughter, Mia O'Hara. To make matters worse, Will was now insisting that I sign a document pardoning the person who caused her death. It wasn't an accident. Finn Brookshire, Violet's son, was clearly the one who pushed Mia. The surveillance footage showed it as plain as day, yet they still had the audacity to call it an accident. I grabbed the agreement from Will and ripped it to shreds. Will, Mia was your daughter. On her birthday, you promised she'd be the happiest girl in the world. How could you turn your back on her now? Peter, Mia was your niece. When she drew that family portrait, you told her we'd be a family forever. Have you already forgotten that promise? And let's not forget you, Jeremy. Weren't you the one who vowed to protect me and Mia for the rest of our lives? Yet here you are, dismissing it all as an accident. How can you do this? Have you lost all sense of right and wrong? Tears streamed down my cheeks, but beneath the sorrow, my eyes blazed with anger. I couldn't fathom how the 3 people who once cherished me so deeply could grow so cold overnight. Just then, the door creaked open. Violet McGrath stepped inside, her lips trembling in a pout. Before I could react, she suddenly dropped to her knees, her voice breaking through choked sobs. I'm truly sorry, Ms. Joplin. I take full responsibility. If you need someone to blame, blame me. But please, spare my son. Before her head could fall to the floor, Will stepped forward. His face was etched with concern as he carefully helped her to her feet. Violet, none of this is your fault. It truly was just an accident. My adoptive brother, Peter Joplin, suddenly went pale. Louise, Violet's a victim in all this as well. Finn was scared and has been running a high fever in the hospital. Must you be so harsh? I clenched my teeth, struggling to keep calm. Why was Finn suddenly the victim just because he had a fever? What about justice for Mia? Who is going to fight for her? I will never sign that agreement, I exclaimed. Jeremy Clayton, my childhood sweetheart, couldn't help but chuckle. Louise, I think we've spoiled you too much. You're completely detached from reality. I'm the lead officer on this case. If I say it's an accident, that's final. Will's calm, calculating eyes held me in place. Exactly, Louise. Go ahead and fight it if you must. But in all of Ardenfield, not a single soul would be foolish enough to take your case. Peter avoided my gaze. Louise, if you don't sign the settlement agreement, I'll freeze all your bank cards. You won't have a single cent to spend. My heart broke in two. Driven by despair, I struck my head against them repeatedly. When I couldn't reach, I kicked them fiercely in frustration. I, Louise Joplin, swear I'll uncover the truth for my daughter. I spent 3 grueling days visiting law firms all over Ardenfield, but each time, I was turned away. Will did exactly as he said he would. His warning was enough to scare off anyone who might take my case. Even beyond Ardenfield, not a single lawyer would agree to represent me. Peter was equally ruthless, cutting off all my sources of income. If you want to read the full story, head over to my profile.